Okay, hello, yeah, building up suspense. That's exactly what we're doing. As you can see, getting into the servers finally, sorry about that. Decided to at least go live and chat a little bit. But that said, I think we have the match. Maybe, possibly, hopefully. Granted, looks like we're still down a player on one side here, but we're getting there. We're getting there. You know what else is getting there? 'Tis I, Genghis Khan. I don't know. But yes, it's me. Otherwise, what's up? Crazy Kit, Lolzacko, and D-Hawk once again. Welcome back to the Twitch stream. Please. Welcome also. You know, that's exactly what I was doing for the last 10 minutes. I was pleading, I was begging that maybe we would see an invite coming up soon, and we did. Just took a little time, that's all. But let me ping these teams. Randy, if you are, have to say it out loud, otherwise I'll definitely typo. And there we go. So, yeah, looking for this master match between, well, this new master team. Newer master team from the Challengers Cups a couple weeks ago. We've seen Anomaly impress over and over and over, and in fact, if I do recall correctly, we're going to see them again tomorrow as well in venues. Oh yeah, I did recall Anomaly versus Aurora tomorrow in venues to open it up by the by. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, this is gonna be fun too. Project Mayhem versus Anomaly. Now it's looking like, I know there was discussion about substitutes, but it looks like we've got all the players, which I'm happy about. Wasn't really sure, but yes. Crazy Kit, where's Pally been? I know it's been. This is tonight my first cast all of week 7, basically. I know, a rare break for me, but it was a little bit needed for various reasons. But the point is, I'm back, and that's what matters. Antimatter is what matters, don't it matter? But yeah, welcome everyone. Tom Welling's in there, Fontac of course, and as always, shout out VRWare.net, .net, where you can also get those VRML water bottles. Now, sorry to say, well, sorry not sorry, I currently not drinking water, but now I do have some backup in case I run out of pepper, which I actually will. But anyway, yeah, Rock Tour, nice shirt. Thank you. We got the old Eclipse throwback here. Eh? From way back in the day, when I was a wee whippersnapper here in the Echo Arena scene. Yes, it was a different time. Push shots were a commonality. You had to boost 10 miles back and forth through the snow just to get a goal. The accent kind of changed halfway through. I'm not sure to what. It started out as like old, just generic old guy, and then it changed to something else. Regardless, though. Yeah, so one of the players dipping out again. Who was that? Sweet Tooth. So I'm not sure if that might be an issue or not. Hopefully not, because I know we got a little bit delayed starting and some server changes and whatnot. Oh, and Kit saying, you guys, you won all your games this week. Nice. Congrats. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear you're back playing again as well on the team. So yeah, sweet. It's good to hear. Great to hear, in fact. Again, OCE being one of those regions growing week to week, and being able to follow those teams again week to week is also one of the more entertaining things with casting, right? Just being able to follow the progression, the stories, and all those good things. But the only story here now is that this match is about to start, so not a worry, not a wart. We're about to start this one real soon. Now, there is no other game following this one immediately. There will be at the top of the hour though, so 45 minutes from now, which, depending on how this match goes, may very well we just end up there anyways. On channel 2, there's also a game being casted last minute, but I'm glad it got casted there by Sputnik Cobra, so cheers to him. Casting a Bangarang versus 7 over on that channel, which was highly voted match, so I'm glad to see that one got picked up. So you got your options, but you got me here on channel 1, so let's go. And to the first joust, it's taken by Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth, back to the tunnel. Princess, welcome to the stream as well. Did I shout out Lulz? I'm pretty sure I did, but I want to shout it out again because Lulz is the best. I didn't mean to do that, but I did. I actually didn't. Anyways, Sweet Tooth with the disc, and Sweet Tooth with it from the backboard, and taken by Palace. I had to stop for a second. You know, it's those accidental puns that catches you off guard. It's like, well, I didn't mean to do that. What are you doing, brain? And why didn't you see that before you even said it? Nonetheless, it was there, and you're there. Chocolate is right there. That shot, it may be there, but no, rebounded from Acorn, and Acorn's gonna put that home. Not a problem in the world. Up by 2 to start it off for Anomaly. Anomaly, says Schlart. Indeed.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Fontac there saying a minute ago, 8:15 and Mayhem ain't readied up. I ain't a snitch. That's not how that works. You know what they say about snitches, Fontac? They get stitches. In their VRWare.net merchandise, you can buy it there on the website. Lots of stitches and very well made apparel for VRML and its teams. You can see how I turned that around. But yes, with that, second goal for Fontac's team here in Anomaly. Don't worry, Fontac, I got you. Get all your stitches at VRWare. But to the trap here, it's Project Mayhem rolling out the Law with the disc on the side, trying to be evasive and maybe just bother the stack, which the Law, to his credit, does do so, at least for a moment. But man, a moment, even then, is not enough time. Sometimes against these Anomaly players. So Sweet Tooth recovering that one in a hurry. And oh, what a grab there from Vanzi. That was a really nice one. The Law inverting and maybe converting. No, almost a goal. That would have been a very sick highlight, to say the least. But back into the mid lane. Chocolate getting stunned by Palace. Palace now linking up with the Law and getting those grabs all in quick succession. Now the Law bringing it up the floor. The Law has B-Love. B-Love, and they will lob it to Vanzi for the first 2 points on Project Mayhem.
11, 10, 9.
And what's up to Rick? Hey yo, hello. Welcome to Channel 1 VRML.
3, 2.
Crazy Kit saying casted 5 matches was exhausting. And much as well, yeah, appreciate that. It can be a task. Sometimes, but no! The task at hand is indeed the disc at hand from Vanzi. What a great save. Now on to the other side. Oh no. Oh no! Palace! From the deep end, from the deep blue, Palace somehow found the orange, blew it up for their lead. I was hesitant. It looked like it might have been good, and I thought, no, we're not gonna start this way, are we? We started this way. All right, why not? 51 meters off the bounce. That's what Mayhem will do to you. Get you all up in a tangle, but with that, I mean, they secured that lead. Blink of an eye, and Sweet Tooth getting stunned. Not in the eye, maybe the tooth, but the acorn here. The candy corn, even, trying to find that shot, but could not do so. Back to the side where it's going to be rebounded by the Law. The Law, with a little show and go, kind of nabs it up and says, nope, this is mine. And then they boost, they collect, and they have a 3 on 1, but the 3 is not on, unfortunately, as it's taken by Palace, but Palace being stunned by Chocolate. Now another bouncer, could it be? Oh, what a fling, -0. Now smartly there, because otherwise that could have very well been saved, as the stacks defensively were coming through. So negative, putting it home. Get the lead right back. And on that note, Crazy Kit, I need to be careful with my voice today. Didn't cast all week, I'm already feeling it. I need to be chugging that water, so you know what? Pardon me as I, for my own health, tone it down a little bit for at least until I can have a moment to chug here, because I can feel it. It's coming in the air tonight, and oh lord. The Law there though, the Law being stunned, losing the disc out to Sweet Tooth. Now Sweet Tooth trying to go up and off that bounce, the boop shot, but unable to find success. And now with a stall game at play, maybe I can crack open a bottle of that ice cold water. I don't need it. I need it. You know what they need right here is that 3-point shot if they can. Let's see, the Law actually gonna take a boost, give Vanzi a boost. Oh, nice duck. Putting all the reflexes in, but talking about quick reflexes, it's Sweet Tooth checking it and sending it. And that baggage is now delivered to Acorn. Acorn right up top, right to the pack that is to Lit. Chocolate. Oh, beautiful. Gorgeous. Picturesque. The artistry and those passes were mighty fine. And now, water must be chugged. Give me a moment.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The round has begun.
Okay, back into it. Palace with the disc here. See how much better that sounds? Palace with the disc here up top to the ceiling, taken by Acorn. Acorn gonna go for a clear. Vanzy's there to intercept. Now some interference being ran by B-Love, breaking up this attempted boost. Look at that, B-Love just all around the world, but -0. Gonna be singing la 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 as they go right down the floor. Now trying to lay it up for maybe a pass over to Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth to the backboard, but not board, on target with a hyper focus and aggression here. It's B-Love with the collection. B-Love with Palace. Again, there's the contest on the stacks. Won't be enough as Chocolate gets it back. Chocolate over to the back pass, attempted to -0, but no, losing the disc off the Geo, so kind of an unforced error, and could this cost them? Well, at least not yet. It will not, but tapping it back to the cloud. Meeting it halfway is B-Love. B-Love already knew where to put it. There's the law! Showing, and then scoring. That is 8-7. 1 point lead still to Anomaly.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And yeah, try and tenacious zebra in there. Thank you for the concern. I know, I'll try. Got a lot of matches tonight. I think we'll see if I overwhelm myself too much. That said, what a nice series of passes. Rebound, but 2 dings. I'm missing there. I'm missing again, but grabbing it. What? Chaos, mayhem, all of the above. That was a wild flurry of shots and brawls in that tunnel. That almost results in a shot as well. That was nuts.
Catches the enemy pass.
But yeah, I think we have like 5 matches, 6. I don't know. There's a lot of matches tonight. I may be regretting that, if only because my old vocal box might be a little dead. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll do what we can, stream what we can. Worst case, I can always just go castless stream. That would be a little bit awkward, but hey. Nonetheless, here's Acorn. Acorn over to the midfield. And that's going to miss the hands of the Law. The Law is there to contest Chocolate. And the Lit coming on through successfully the first time, but still meeting it halfway and slapping it back to the midfield. Again, a lot of just chaotic play at the moment, and not a lot of time for either of these teams to really find too many patient plays, patient passes, because the next thing you know, another grab. What is this? This is some heavy defense and heavy stealing, brawling, and all of the sorts. But look at this. An unbelievable match of tennis, of hot potato being played here. So with that, Chocolate did have the open goal. But as is often the case in these sorts of flurries, when both teams are just all over the floor and aggressive, and even when you do get those open shots, you feel panicked, you feel rushed, and it's like you have no time to really find your bearings in these kind of cases. So I think we're seeing a little bit of that here, but with this first slowdown, even just a couple extra seconds like that could definitely be enough to just get a team in a little bit of a better flow. Now that shot attempt could have been good. That is a Sweet Tooth staple. Staple tooth. Sounds painful. Chocolate, that's painful, gets stunned. Some melted chocolate there. Now they're just belting out into the midfield. Recovered, Chocolate, again another stun. Brutal. So a goal here could be a game winner, but no, Sweet Tooth denies it. Big save, and if they can turn this into a goal, could ice it, but no, the Law. That was tremendous in its own right. What a grab. Now back to the other end, still in the books for an upset. Let's see, 1 point game. It's gonna be slapped into the back line. That is gonna be, recovered, overshot by Mayhem. A slap, and just too fast, too furious for their own good. They will indeed be furious off of that miss, potentially. What a round, but that is gonna be taken off of some stellar defensive plays. Making the caster go Old Yeller, rightfully so. I'm about to be shot in the voice. That is to say, yes, I went there. It's 1 point lead, 1 point, 8-7. You're not gonna hear me speak for the next 30 seconds because water. But what a match. Ah, Lolo, always the first one to point out my weird misspeaks. Don't think I don't notice, but I love you just the same, even though you make me cry sometimes. Although, no, I mean, you can not literally see, because the pun, you know, Old Yeller, and I don't know if you guys know that movie, super old movie. Really sad movie, made me cry many a time, speaking of tears. But, you know, your voice can be shot, not literally shot, but I can, you know, my voice, it's like, my voice is shot. So, yeah, that's what I meant. In a whisper. In a whisper.
Round starting in.
Oh, in theory, if I can chug enough bottles of water here, before the next block of streams, so this is kind of one and done, I think, maybe. Don't have a next one scheduled until the top of the hour, so in theory, if I chug enough, might be good. It's not that my voice is actually too bad so much as I'm just dehydrated, as they will hydrate themselves for a goal. A tall drink of water for Sweet Tooth to wash down all of that, all those shots. And Chocolate, you know, between the two of them, we always mention their stackability, their stackage. There's another phrase for you, Lolo, but yeah, their stacks are always a topic of discussion, but really, it's what they do with those stacks afterwards. They are very strong offensive players, for sure. And no, for Sweet Tooth, we've seen, you know, a variety of shots, attempts, you know, from deep, got the long range game, got the mid-range game. You know, the development of Sweet Tooth's offense has been something to definitely pay attention to over the course of the seasons, because, you know, definitely started out more of kind of an in-lane, hold on, a shot maybe, kind of an inside the bubble striker, but then over the course of time, just turned into really kind of well-rounded player from every aspect in terms of offense. Can do the bounces, can shoot long range, short range, all the above. Been fun to watch here. And same for Chocolate. I still remember when Chocolate was new to the league, to competitive play, and, you know, just getting his bearings in competition, and turning into a new player who, you know, interacting with in streams and on Discord, and to some amazing players, an amazing player here for Anomaly. Now for Project Mayhem, of course, you know, their rise, you know, these are a lot of veteran players here. They've been around the block, you know, for the Law and Vanzy. They've been together for an awful long time at this point in VRML, you know, on numerous teams, and really, you know, showing that great chemistry, constantly paying off. B-Love is a player who's been, again, about everywhere, not only teams, but also even substitute back in the day, VRML, subbing for a lot of teams in the first couple seasons and kind of roaming from roster to roster, but can easily fit on basically any roster because of how good B-Love is as an all-around teammate. Yeah, it's great to see. Palace, of course, you know, having a lot of success and fame. You know, I got introduced in Pizza League right now as they will try for the shot. The Law being denied, though, by Chocolate. And then, of course, going to Synapse for Palace. But the point is, these rosters, they know what the deal is. They're in Master for a reason. Acorn and Anomaly, they're in Master for a reason. You know, -0 and Acorn as well. I talk about, in a sense, I almost feel bad at times because I feel like I don't talk about them enough. But, you know, I talk about so many Dark Horse teams, but also Dark Horse players. Acorn's a baller. -0 is an absolute siphon on defense. I mean, anyway. Sorry if I'm getting off topic and raving, but, you know, this is easier than shouting, than literal shoutcasting, so it's almost better for me at the moment. But Palace with a disc, we're gonna get back into the actual game, so back to the play-by-play, and day by day, stun in left in a days by days, if you will, but being left in dismayed at -0, up into the midfield. It's gonna be Sweet Tooth with the disc, and maybe a pass, nope, just a shot. That's gonna be a flat bounce, rebounded by Sweet Tooth with a punch, and with a few jukes, and there is classic Sweet Tooth. I talked about what I'm used to seeing from Sweet. That was it. Back in the Guinness Gambit days, there was a lot of Sweet Tooth anchored up here, and getting those big jukes, big goals. And a timeout. See, these teams heard me whining about my vocal box that I got shot in, and they decided to give a timeout real quick. That means you get some music from Fixed. I get to fix myself up with some water. 1 sec. Ah, and I see your guys' word sneak. Sorry about that. I kind of mentioned it earlier. I don't know why, but the Twitch dashboard oftentimes it just stops updating the reward request queue for some reason. So sometimes it's fine. Other times you guys will redeem rewards and then it just won't show unless I like back out and refresh it essentially. So it's kind of been happening here today. So I don't know what's going on with that. So my bad. But I appreciate the redemptions. And with that, looks like timeout is over. Over now.
4, 3, 2, 1. The round has begun.
Now, Bart's are asking what the next match is. That would be... I already forgot, because I took so many of them. There's a lot of them. Couldn't tell you in which order off the top of my head now. But that said, grabbing it here, Sweet Tooth, over to Chocolate. They've got the numbers, maybe, and they've got the score! Sweet Tooth, 8-2. Now I'll check for you. So, yeah, okay, after this one, we'll be, let's see, at the top of the hour, so like half an hour from now, we have Giggles and Adrenaline. That will launch off a block of games. And, yeah, after that, we'll have Corrosion as well as Wrath facing off. That'll be a fun one. Acorn getting stunned. That's not a fun stun. B-Love, though, they're gonna get a very crucial goal. They've been a little bit in that drought. You know, had that timeout as well and hoping to readdress. So, you know, you don't want to concede more than a couple goals in a row because, especially to a quick team like a quick draw team like Anomaly, you know, you give them a few, that could be enough to really propel them to just a kind of stampede with their style play. So definitely something that you would like to avoid if you're Mayhem, and for now they did. That said, back into the defense, great boosting player, Palace I believe that was, just launching right into the offensive player. And B-Love with a quick slap. Now nobody home, so need to readjust and turn that car around. There's the Law with a rebound and the tunnel. Gets that clear. Now here's Sweet Tooth with the disc. Sweet Tooth to the tunnel. Launching quickly. There's the Law and recovery and backing it out. Trying as they might with indeed their might, their magic, and their strength to stun out some of these players on the stacks. Like, you see, you know, trying to draw them in as they can, and that's kind of the key to breaking up stacks, is just to get rid of the disc, not too early, but also not too late. You know, draw the players into you, the defenders into you, and then try and break them up after the pass. But it's a very, very tricky balance, and Chocolate with a very well balanced shot. Really had to tightrope that in there. The defense was nearby, but putting in some finesse. And they are dripping in it. Someone called Bruno Mars. Is he still a thing? Is he still relevant? I don't know. I just like to bring him up because it's Filipino. You know, got that going. I'm half. So I don't know. There's a sense of loose pride, I guess. I don't know. Anyways. That, and I just like his songs. But with that, off to the orange bubble. Gonna be taken here by looking like Acorn, -0. So Anomaly rebound, a little bit of a rough bounce. This is gonna open up the lane. Palace, no! There's -0. Like I said, an absolute vacuum in space is negative. Always a net positive. Of that I am sure. Or positive. Vanzi here from the top of the ceiling. Trying to duck and weave, and they will indeed get that goal. Off of a, I think, stun negative, I believe, or either or. They're back within 4. That's the important part. Never mind the rest of my weird words. Point is, a very noble effort being put in here, you know, and showing some great technique, and that's what you need, you know? That's what you need. Now, trying to get that energy and even the synergy if they can. This is a team with a lot of it. Sweet Tooth launching out and just trying to evade now the stacks of Project Mayhem. Project Mayhem now doing some work, and there they go, the turnover. So now a chance to bring it back within 2, maybe, even by 1 if they can get a 3 going here, but either or, actually giving up the disc, so Sweet Tooth will, nope, have it stolen by the Law. Which seems very counterintuitive to being the Law. Some corruption in there. Actually, no, they're later. That said, some destruction being caused in the goal. It's Chocolate. And yes, I did all 3 word sneaks all in like the same, you know. I forget, and then when you know, if I wait too long, then it's like it doesn't matter anymore, and I have to refund. So you know, I gotta knock him out of the way. But that's it. That's it. It's Vanzi with the disc rolling out here. The time, they're kind of in a crunch at this point. Anomaly, this new Master team in Master Division after the Cycle 1 Challenger Cups. They have been really impressing and showing exactly why they made it this far, why they made it through that Challenger Cup, through the fire, through the flames, and they aren't dragging their feet. No, they are a force. That is to say, going across the lanes in full force on the stacks. It's Project Mayhem, who have been forces of nature, but they need to score, and they need to score quick. They are starting to get into that zone where it's just not looking likely for a comeback. So let's see. Taken by B-Love from the bottom of the floor. Now, normally they do, you know, they are a team who's comfortable with this spread out passing play, but they need to be in a hurry. Otherwise, Chocolate with the recovery, with a steal, the clear, could very well secure it with another shot here. So it's Acorn over to Sweet Tooth, a little bit too strong. Plea asking how long Mayhem's been master all season so far. That said, oh, the pass was there, but the finish was not. Almost a rebound off the stun, though. That would have been a spectacle in itself. Now, saying that, putting on the defensive specs, it's the law. Not only the spectacles, but the reject. Ickles, I don't know, that tickled the tongue, but now I'm trying to tickle the goal. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, but Chocolate certainly knows that they got the win. It's gonna be 15-6 with that score. 24 seconds left, so technically some time, but not a whole lot of it. The game, quite a good one from Anomaly. And for Project Mayhem, although, as always, a very fun team to watch with a lot of chemistry in their own right, just weren't quite able to get off on the right foot in this round in particular. You know, after the super close first round. But this round just a little bit more disjointed, had the timeout in there as well, but could not get it going, and with that, Anomaly continuing up that ladder, it would seem, and showing they are definitely a force to be reckoned with here at VRML and the Master Division. With that, the sweep going to them, 15-6, round 2. All right, there are your prediction points. And who was that who wanted me to... Someone wanted me to cancel it, I think, earlier on. Still want it. But yeah, at the master level, like I said, any of these teams on any given day, we've seen it even this week earlier on. Any team, you know, they can absolutely take any of these other teams and master. If one is having a hot night, the other is having a cold night, or whatever the case may be, at Master Division, you know, if you're not rocking on all cylinders, there are too many hungry teams out there that are coming in. And I think, obviously, any of these teams, you know, Aurora and Anomaly coming in from Diamond as of a few weeks ago into Master, I feel like they are very likely the hungriest of them all in terms of, yeah, they got their Master slots, but they're not going to be satisfied with just that. The intent is to still move on up as high as they can go. So they ain't stopping. That train ain't stopping anywhere. Not anytime soon. Now, let's see. So, yeah, that will do it for this match. We have about 20 minutes, so it looks like another one of those cases where I have time enough to kind of end the stream and keep the VODs all nice and neat. That said, give me a second, I'll chug some water and make sure I didn't miss anything in the Twitch there. All right, and we're good. So, got back. Lolo just got back to 15k. There you go. Nice. 15k, of course. Channel points means cast my match redemption, right? So, for those who don't know, of course, know with these master matches, we also attract a good handful of viewers who might not tune in all the time. But yeah, for those unaware still, you can get 15k channel points. Just earn them by watching the streams, and if you do that, you can redeem it for a match cast, a more or less guaranteed one. And what I mean by that is, you redeem it, yeah, we'll work our best with you to get your favored match, whatever one you want, streamed. Doesn't mean It's a guarantee that that one will be streamed in particular, but it does mean that one of your matches within that that week or so, or next week and a half, it just depends. But you will get priority casting essentially, barring again, depending on caster availability and like master matches and stuff. Obviously, you get the most priority on a given day, but otherwise, among I don't know a dozen redemptions so far, we've been able to get almost all of them, like the favored matches and such. So usually we're able to work it out pretty well. But yeah, with 320 or 30 teams, whatever it is now, it does get tough, obviously, especially in these big slots. So I mean, for people who want to secure guaranteed casts, this is where you want to be, just watching and supporting the streams, or have it on in the background while you're working or doing chores or homework or playing Echo. I don't know. If you're here, though, you're supporting in some fashion. You can earn points to be supported back with some casts. That said, let's see. Good morning, Callan. Fontac, by the by, 10 minutes ago, I don't think I shouted it out, but thank you for the Prime subscription, of course, from Fontac. And very happy, I'm sure, with the victory. Nadash saying Pally is the imposter. What? Why? What's imposter about me? No, this is legit. You see this? This is legit. Ain't nothing imposter about this. Might be old, but it's still real. It was real to me once upon a time. Any other highlights, stuff like that? Saturn saying, see, no, saying it. You're not my mother. No, if you were, first of all, you would know that I don't live upstairs. I don't have a 2-story place. And also, forgot to flush the toilet. That would be very rude of me, but I'm a door. We don't use the bathroom. Although I am drinking a lot of water, so maybe. Anything else? Kind words there from Nadash. Appreciate it. Yeah. Smooth writing. I like that. I missed that highlight message earlier saying staccuracy. Very nice. That's like what's the other portmanteaus we use? Word of the day, portmanteau. Yes, that was my comb. I kind of need it. What was the other one? Efficient steez. Yeah, it's efficiency and steez, right? Steez meaning kind of like flair, hot dogging. Efficiency also self-explanatory, but yeah, meaning doing hot doggy plays, but with a purpose, with a reason. Like, yeah, he took a 360 shot, but it was because there was a defender there, and it was with the purpose of throwing him off. So it was flashy, but it also served a purpose. So yeah, efficient steez, I add that to the list. But I do like staccuracy. That's pretty nice. I like it. Hydrate, says Saturn. Yep, I certainly need to. You know how you know that I'm dehydrated? Because you actually see me drinking water, which I never do unless I'm in desperate need for it, which I am in desperate need for. So appreciate that. We'll get that in there. Let's see, did I miss any other redemptions? Nope, we're good. Solar. Can I join you in the adrenaline versus giggles? Join me how? Meaning what? Like casting? Watching? I mean, you may join the Twitch chat, absolutely. Rick, nice shirt, thank you. Gaming chair, I do not have a gaming chair, unfortunately. Lolo saying I should play competitively again. Now, see, the thing is, now, don't get me wrong, I do miss it from time to time, but like doing what I do here means I get to be part of 330 teams instead of just one. That's how I think of it, anyways. And let's see. Anything else? Oh boy, Saturn making me blush a little bit earlier. Okay, looks like we're good. Put my OC6 jersey on. Yeah, I should. I actually haven't worn that yet for the stream. So far, it's just been a mix of VRML jerseys, and then this one, and then on one occasion, just a regular old button-up. So, yeah, next time around, one of you, like tomorrow maybe or something. Yeah, can do the OC6 jersey. That was a pretty cool one. Saturn asking, about making money as a caster. No, for now it's all volunteer here in VR Master League. That is to say, you know, Twitch funds get distributed to our casters. So like the subs, the bits, stuff like that do get distributed to casters at the end of the season. And, you know, for venues casters as well. Little bonuses here and there. But, you know, on the whole, we're all volunteers, no salaries or anything yet. So, you know, it's for the love of the game. All of our casters, or 99% of our casters at least, are all people who are from the community in Echo specifically. Vast majority of our casters are active players on teams as well. So I'm not currently on one, but most of our casters are also players too. So it's, you know, it's all community built there. Of course, we're growing as you see by our sponsors and our opportunities, you know, with venues and things like that. So there's a lot of good stuff coming, rest assured. The ideal is that, you know, season by season, we able to, you know, further the incentive for players and casters alike, get more opportunities. You know, I've always said since the beginning of VRML, joining it anyway, that main goal that I will still hold true to is that we're gonna bring a LAN, a meetup, you know, back to Echo competitively, one day. So when I do that, you know, that'll be kind of most major milestone, I think, is when I get to see all of your friendly, beautiful faces in real life again, or for the first time, since so many new players now compared to our last LAN at OC6, our last meetup. I guess it wasn't really a LAN, it was a meetup. There wasn't a tournament, but yeah, point is, yeah, when I see you, you'll know that we've done it. Pally making bank off casting. I'm making bank in love. But yeah. Alright, Crazy Kit, did I see your new in-game name? Yes, I think I... Off the top of my head, I can't remember it now, but... Goldfish Brain, I saw it. I saw it, and now I forgot it, now that you've asked me. What a goldfish. Was it Catastrophe or something like that? Or... I think. Asking about Lemming. Yeah, Lemming is my old teammate here for this thing, Clips. Yeah, he's the developer of Gorilla Tag, which just came out on Steam a couple weeks ago. Been in early release and kind of beta for a while, but yeah, just came out and has been pretty popular, pretty successful. So shout out to Lemming and Gorilla Tag. Definitely something, if you guys are a fan of Echo's movement system, you'll probably like Gorilla Tag. I know we're not sponsored by Gorilla Tag, but I can't not shout it out because, you know what? I love Lemming. It's like a brother to me now at this point, and, you know, you can't go through all that without becoming family, you know, over the course of a couple of years. So, with that, it's an awesome game. I know a lot of Echo players are enjoying it, so go play it. When you're not playing Echo, of course. Solar, yes, apps are still open. They are about to be closed, though. Just so you know. So those are... Yeah, open. You can go to the links channel. So if you're in the Discord for VRML, go to Echo Arena VRML Discord and the links channel, which is near the top in the info category. There is a link there to the casting and production application. So if you want to join the casters or creators crew, you can you can submit your apps there. And yeah, like I said though, that will be closing actually pretty imminently. So if you guys are anyone else left looking to get into that, I would recommend doing it before the end of this weekend. Then we'll go over it. Now, okay, well, I was kind of considering ending the VOD. I still just may, just to keep things clean. I mean, we have 10 minutes until the next game, I suppose. I'm gonna do that, okay? So don't go anywhere. I'm gonna be back on this channel, okay? So I'm going to be back on this channel. I'm gonna say it twice. So we're gonna go offline briefly, because again, it's ideally when we can keep these the VODs clean. It's easier for teams to find their videos and to upload. Anyway, you get my point. So I'm going to end this. I'm gonna go right back online though in the next couple minutes, and we'll have in 10 minutes from now is when the next match will start, which again is going to be Giggles versus Adrenaline. Following that, we'll have Corrosion versus Wrath. That will surely be interesting. Technique versus Paper. And then... Ooh, what did I do? Hold on. 7, 3. Ooh. Ooh, I took on more in a row than I actually thought I'd... All right, we're in for the long haul. I'm gonna get some more water. Misfits and Andromeda, and then we'll have Onion versus Dust Bunny. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 matches in a row. What have I done? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Well, I'm gonna go get some water. So, I've been Palidore, this has been VRML. Quick credits, we'll be back in a hot second. And I'm gonna go super hydrate, absolutely. BRB.
We're underway.
Season 3 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Rebuff Reality, Asterion Products, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.